This is your Vancouver real estate market update for March 2021, and we're getting into it right after this. Hey everyone, I'm Craig Veroni with Masters Realty. I'm your local real estate agent here in Vancouver, BC. In today's video, I'm going to cover what's happened in the Vancouver real estate market through the month of February, what's coming that could affect that market, and a piece of technology that I utilize to make your home selling and buying experience a smoother one. And if you stick around to the end, I'll show you how I help my clients win out in multiple offer situations, even when they're not the highest price, and when they have subjects in their offers. I shoot a ton of videos about what it's like to live, love, and own here in Vancouver. So if you haven't yet, please hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to hit the bell as well so you can be notified the moment that I have a new video out. I really want you to be able to stay up to date on all the latest tips and insights into the Vancouver real estate market so you can become an expert too. All right, let's dive into it. There was a 73.3% increase from the sales recorded in February of 2020 to those recorded in February of 2021, and a 56% increase from the sales recorded in January of 2021. Last month's sales were 42.8% above the 10-year February sales average. Metro Vancouver's housing market is experiencing seller's market conditions at the moment, and the supply of homes for sale is not keeping up with the demand we're seeing. This is creating increased competition amongst home buyers, resulting in many more multiple offer situations and upward pressure on prices. This is particularly true in the townhome and detached home markets, where demand is outstripping the available supply. Of course, conditions will differ depending on your location and property type. So it is important to work with your local realtor to develop strategies to meet your needs. And when multiple offer situations are the norm, you definitely need a realtor who has a strategy. To give you an idea of how tight supply is at the moment, the total number of homes for sale currently on the MLS system in Metro Vancouver is down 9.1% from this time last year, and is 21.2% below the February 10-year average for new listings. By contrast, the sales to active listings ratio for all property types for February 2021 is 44.6%. For the individual property types, the ratio is 41.8% for detached homes, 61.8% for townhomes, and 41.7% for apartments. If you want to stay on top of the market, whether you're buying or selling, knowledge is key. And the SnapStats market reports are a fantastic way for you to stay on top of the market for your local area. To download the full reports, simply click on the images below to download either the Metro Vancouver, Greater Vancouver, or Fraser Valley reports. Now, if you're watching this on YouTube, down in the description below is a link to a sample report. Please go ahead and review that, and if you think that it's something of value, and trust me, you are going to love these reports, then simply fill out your name and email address to start receiving those reports immediately. What we've seen over the past 6 to 9 months is townhouse and detached home prices steadily rising. What we could see in the coming months is condo prices starting to take off again as well. With more and more people being vaccinated around the world, and with Canada having set huge targets for immigration over the next 3 years, the condo market here in Vancouver could see a spike in demand this year, causing prices to rise. There are also Hong Kong residents who may decide to leave China due to an increasingly hostile government. And if we see a spike in relocation from those residents here to Vancouver, that could definitely have an impact on our real estate market. How do you win in multiple offers if you're a buyer right now? There's no doubt about it. If you're a buyer in today's market, things are tough. And if you want to get the home that you want and have your offer accepted, you need to be working with an agent like myself who has a defined strategy when it comes to multiple offer presentations. With the strategies of many listing agents at the moment forcing all buyers into a compressed 1 or 2 day showing period and then looking at offers, many buyers are finding themselves having to make a lot of decisions in a very short period of time. Here's how I help my buyers navigate the buying process during these challenging times. First of all, we can't even go out and look at homes for sale unless there is a pre-approval in place for the mortgage, or if you're a cash buyer. Second, I establish and build a rapport with the listing agent if I don't already have one, and I try to gather as much of the documentation ahead of time in order to do our due diligence. A great listing agent will have all of these documents ready for both the buyers and their agents. Third, I make sure to review the contract of purchase and sale with my buyers ahead of time so that they understand what's in the contract. I also created a terrific video about the contract of purchase and sale, which you can come back later and watch right here. Fourth, we come up with a game plan to have as few subjects in the contract as possible. Yes, it's fantastic if you can go subject free, but the reality is most buyers can't. All lenders require their own appraisal before they will fund a mortgage. So most buyers need to have at least this subject in the contract of purchase and sale. Having an inspection done is also prudent due diligence for any buyer. But a great way to eliminate this from the contract so it isn't a subject is to do a pre-inspection before offer presentation. Fifth, when I submit the offer, I do so in a video email. For every offer I present, I create a custom video for the listing agent and the sellers that gives them some insight and background into my clients and the offer that we're presenting. When the listing agent opens the video email, it is quite often the first time they've ever received one, and their response is always the same. They are both delighted and impressed. Because the video, the offer, and any other supporting documentation is embedded directly into this email, they can forward this to the sellers directly. I can't tell you how many times I've helped my buyers win out in a multiple offer situation, even when they were not the highest price and when they had subjects in their offer. I was recently the listing agent for a property where a letter from the listing agent and the buyers helped sway my seller to select their offer over the others. These things work. And if your agent tells you they don't, or that it's a waste of time, then find another agent who is willing to put in the time and effort to help your offer stand out from the rest. This holds true for subject-free offers as well. Just because your offer is subject-free doesn't mean that it's a lock. There may be several other subject-free offers being presented, and you need to ensure that yours stands out without simply having to throw more money at the seller. Another thing agents overlook with subject-free offers is the deposit check. If your buyer can have the deposit check in hand and they're going in subject-free, this is another great way to help tip the scales in their favor. Having a strategy when listing a home is just as important. Some agents feel that they don't need to do very much in a hot market like this because the home will most likely sell. Yes, it's true, real estate agents do not get paid until the home has sold. So those marketing dollars come out of an agent's pocket up front. But that is no excuse to not have professional photography done, a professional floor plan created, or a cinematic listing video created and a virtual tour done as well. And once that's done, your agent needs to have a proven strategy for leveraging that on every social media platform so that your listing has a massive social media exposure. If you're thinking of selling your home, be sure to reach out to me and let me show you how I market my listings like they're an HGTV show. And by doing so, how I sell my clients' homes faster and for more money. Now, whether you're planning on buying a home this year, and especially if you plan on selling your home, you want to make sure you have access to the best information and do as much research as possible. My website gives you the tools to do just that. On my website, not only can you search for available homes, but you can also search for sold home data as well. This is incredibly powerful for both buyers and sellers. And down in the description below is the link to that functionality on my website. Be sure to check it out. Hey, thanks very much for watching. If you enjoyed that video and you want to learn more about Metro Vancouver neighborhoods, I have filmed over 40 neighborhoods around Metro Vancouver, and you can check them out on this playlist right here. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button right here, because on this channel, you're going to find everything you need to live, love, and own here in Vancouver. So don't forget to subscribe.